For some reason, yep. Okay, so what's up, everybody? It's your girl BeeSparrow BuzzFeed Radio, live and remote. I got my girl DJ April Showers. Hey, April.
Hey B, how you been doing? I've missed you.
I know it's been a minute. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. You know, it's kind of depressing. It gets kind of depressing. You know, you turn on your news and you see all this racial injustice going on. I was kind of out. It kind of put me out of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this short intro right quick, and then we're gonna come back. It's a quick intro. We're gonna come back and we're gonna get into it. All right. Okay. Here we go.
What you giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be.
All right. Okay, we are back. I know I kind of cut you off if you were saying something.
Okay, where are we streaming from so I can share the video?
So I'm in the for one thing, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
And I'm on Facebook in the BuzzSweet Radio group.
Okay.
But I'm also broadcasting from my streaming live from my family group.
Okay.
But yeah. So let me show you something. Let me show you this video before we get started on anything. This is the kind of stuff that I was talking about that was depressing and it was pissing me off. Let me show you this right quick and then
What you giving, that's how we live it. Don't giving, that's how we live it.
Where is it? Okay. And then we can talk about, you know, all the other stuff that we have to talk about. Check this out. And this happened. I don't know if you heard of the people that was marching from Milwaukee to DC. And this happened in Bedford, Pennsylvania. Check this out. Let me see if I can't do this right quick. And it's kind of a long video. This young woman recorded this. And look how they treated her. She white too. Look how they treated her. Because they thought she was with the Black Lives Matter movement.
Out what's going on. Oh yeah, we're already getting attention, I think. That's fun. So lots of people with lots of guns and flags. Is there a parade that we didn't know about? Like what's happening? We're just wondering what's going on. From what? Who? Where? Did they say that? Like online? Have you seen any? But like a group. Is there like a group? Where? Yeah, I was just asking. We're not here as like a group. We're just wondering what's happening. Yeah. Oh, we're not part of like a group. We just showed up here. We don't know what's happening.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, we're from Hollidaysburg. Like we're not wondering what's. What do you mean? Why is that, sir? Yeah.
And look at them. Look at that. They got automatic weapons.
I think we've been pretty nice, right? We're just wondering what's wondering
You're
what.
supposed to be allowed to wear a shirt. Oh, okay. You're yelling at me about
What?
No.
We're just.
Your shirt says the same thing as those people's names. That doesn't mean anything.
We're not.
You have a
So we're not Democrats. We hate the Democrats. Oh, totally. Well, that's why I think we just came up to you to ask what's going on.
Because I believe that they do.
Okay. All right. Okay. We don't really give a shit. Nicholas. This is instigating. No. Walk away. We don't need it. We were just asking questions, man. We were just wondering what's going on. That's some crazy shit right there. We just wanted to know what was going on. Not us, apparently. Not us. Wow, what the fuck was that? Who are these people, man? Dude, there's some pissed off people over there. Really angry people. We were just asking.
And he's yelling at me.
Why are they yelling at us? We were just asking questions about what's going on. They're like all coming at us.
Now let me fast forward because it's kind of long, and they went to look for the police because the mob started following them. These people started following them and started pointing their guns at them when they started walking away. Check this out.
Why are they yelling at us? We were just asking questions about what's going on. They're like all coming at us. But we were just here from Hollidaysburg.
Yeah, that's scary.
Why?
Shoot me, right?
Where are the police? Where are the police? Where are the police officers? Where are the police officers on duty? That woman is very nice. That blonde woman, she's cool.
Wow. I have never seen anything like this before.
What's happening?
So many people. You guys can riot in other cities, towns. I didn't riot.
Sir, I'm from Hollidaysburg. Sir, please don't come towards me. What? What are you talking? What are you? We don't know what's going on here. Thank you.
All I know is there's a lot of people with guns.
Thank you. We just wanted to know what was going on. But that's what we did. But look. I'm waiting for my brother.
Look at them coming at
I'm
them.
gonna get the police. I'm getting the police.
Now, you know, if those would have been black people, they would have been arrested.
Of course.
They're walking around with their guns. Did they check any of them for registrations?
Well, this is in Pennsylvania. I don't know what the gun laws are in Pennsylvania, but apparently they are allowed to walk around with their guns because the police is there.
We don't even know what's going on. We're not from here.
This is crazy.
Yeah, but why? What's going? I don't. But we can't walk through the park. Not a terrorist. No. Guys, what is going on? Nah, they're fucked up, man. They're crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, what is that? We can't talk? Where are the police? Where are the police?
I need to call the police.
Yeah, actually do that. Call the police. Where are they? I've been trying to find them. Wait, stop screaming. Where are they in like their actual like clothing? Where are the police officers? So they're not here. Call 911. Fuck them.
I don't know what they think 911 gonna do.
bro. Fuck off. I need to get Nicholas now. Where? Where is a car? Thank you. Very much.
They showing them where the cops are.
Sir, those people just threatened us. With guns coming after me with a gun. And my brother's stuck in there and they won't let him get out. Can you please go get him for me? They're pointing guns at us. We don't even know what's going on. Oh my God. We came from Hollidaysburg. We are not from Hollidaysburg. We are not part of a group. My brother is stuck in there. They will not let us go. They're screaming at him. Over there. He's in there somewhere. We don't even know. But they won't let us get him. I'm screaming, get out. Can you take us to get him, please? Can you help us? What is happening? We need to get him out of there. You can't protect us. Back up. We need to be 6 feet. You can't protect us to go in there to find my brother? They're threatening us. And do what? Yes, but they won't let him, sir. Call Nicholas. Oh my goodness. Why won't you help us? You're not. I'm scared for my brother's life. They're pointing their guns at us.
Oh my goodness.
They're pointing big guns at him and won't let him leave, and you're not going to help me get him? You don't know me. You don't know me at all. You don't, actually. What's my name? What? We've not been a part of any news, sir. Call Nicholas. I'm sorry. I'm shaking. Yeah. Why am I hitting this one? I'm trying to hit his right now.
And look at that guy. He don't even look like
Moses. But I don't want them knowing that because they're threatening us. Because they told us. They told us to get the fuck out of their town and they pointed guns at us. Sir, now he's not answering, so I need you to take us in there. We need to go get him. He's not answering his phone. No, sir, they shot somebody last night. He hasn't answered. You need to help us get my brother out of there. They won't let us. We just called him. No, I don't feel comfortable saying that around them. No, we just called him. Are you afraid of that? Can you please help me? If you are, well then help us to get him. Why can't you get him? We just want to go. Okay, where's a different police officer to speak to then? You're the deputy, aren't you? Are you going to help? So you're not helping at all. My brother's in there and you're not helping him. We came. Daddy just called 911 for us. He must be following you. Thank you. Maybe they'll just. Here's another police officer. Can you help me? He won't help us. My brother is in the middle of this group and they won't let him out and they were threatening him. All we want is to go. We're not part of any group. We want to get my brother. Can you please take us in there? They made us leave 6 feet, Mom. Do you see? We didn't make it out. We just need to go get him and we need someone to help. Nick, but I'm not going to say his last name because this man is like, everybody's like harassing us. We didn't even know what's going on. Can you please get him? Nick. I cannot say his last name. Where is he? We're trying to get him in. But we can't go over there because they'll scream at us. They told me. Dude, no, they came after me with guns and said, so will you take me? Will you take me? Will you take me to go get him? Okay, take us to go get him then. Will you take me to go get him? Why doesn't he want to leave? We don't think he doesn't want to leave. We don't know where he is. We're stopped. And now we can't find him. We were pushed out of that group of people
So we asked him what was.
And I would love to go get him. Will you take me since you're saying they're not going to hurt me?
Oh no, I'm not leaving. You're not leaving here.
You'll leave by myself.
This is crazy.
You'll walk me? That's all we want. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it.
Say anything.
Oh, I don't want to talk to them.
Don't say
I didn't even know this was happening. In the middle of this. Yeah, back here. Back here. I'm scared of these people. We're not Antifa, bro. Nick. I'm looking for him. Excuse me.
So the whole town?
Pretty much.
There he is.
Oh, this is ludicrous. This is like,
Look at the nice people.
girl, I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone.
Thank God. Oh my gosh, we were looking for you, bro. They were like screaming at us. Thank you for helping us.
You hear the people cheering?
Yeah.
Thank you for.
Why don't you guys go across the street?
Well, they're talking.
Just leave.
So this is the kind of stuff that have me not even want to get online, not even want to talk about this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because imagine if this was a mob of black people.
Well, yeah, we would be arrested, thrown in paddy wagons. I mean, hell, no, they would shoot us. They would shoot us right on the spot.
Yep. But I have to say this, though. You don't see one black face in the crowd. How come we can't, as black people, how come we can't have a mob like that with just black people in it? We always have to have a mixture of people. Why can't black people just come together like these people coming together and defend our communities? So what was happening was they heard there was a group of people from Minneapolis marching to DC.
Oh, was this for the March on Washington?
Yes, and there was some people in Bedford. This is in Bedford, Pennsylvania. Listen to this cracker right here. Listen.
I'm 25 years old.
So they marched through this town, and the town said, we don't want you people.
Well, it just so happened that, if I'm not mistaken, there was a shooting one night while they were there. And the article said there was a shooting one night while they were there. And so the next day, these people met at, I think this is the township or the courthouse or whatever, waiting for the people to come through.
I do, but I heard about the guy who got shot, but I didn't hear.
And this is supposed to be the United States of
My hands
America,
are
and they're free and the home of the brave.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that was awful. But I'm not here for any of those things. I don't. Yeah, that was bad too. I don't think guns. What? We're just. Am I not allowed to be here? We just.
This is unbelievable.
Oh.
You heard him?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are nice. What the fuck? I'm not leaving my family. I'm not leaving my family. Come on, guys, let's go. These people are unhinged. What? I don't give a shit. They're threatening me.
And all of this is because they don't want us to stand up for ourselves. They don't want us to defend ourselves. When we defend ourselves, they get scared. and fidgety, and they want to go grab their guns. You see what happens when we defend ourselves?
Well, yeah. But back to your question that you was asking, is why can't black people march together as one? Hell, they'll kill us.
Shalom to K. Judah and my brother. Did I see Brother Bossy in there?
They will kill
Shalom,
us.
Brother Bossy. Shalom, Brother K. Judah. How y'all doing?
These people will kill us.
Oh, shalom to Rosemarie. I hope she feels better. She broke her foot. Oh. But yes, April, this is why I just do not want to be on social media all week long. This is depressing. This is depressing.
So they couldn't just let the people march through the town, let them go bad. They got to come out and show their hatred for people that support the march to Washington. So, like, and you got the nerves to come through our town?
Right. Right.
Do you think that since President Trump has been president, that racism, like everybody's trying to say, he started this? Do you?
Yes. Yes. People are saying that he's the one that's stirring up all this hatred, and well, not the hatred been there, but he's the one citing people to come out against the protesters. Every time a protest go about, Donald Trump supporter is there with their gun. Every time. We trying to protest in peace, but he's sending people out there to start stuff. Jules said he would have hit that sucker in the blue shirt. You probably would have gotten killed too, honey.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You would have been outnumbered.
They would have killed you and hung you up on the tree.
I'm trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you. These people, I don't know if it's. I don't know.
I think racism has always been there in these evil acts, but I just think that people got bolder once Trump got in office.
Yes.
They're showing their colors and they don't care.
Yep, they sure don't. They sure don't.
And I mean, they just don't care.
Nope.
They don't care.
One time they kept it to themselves.
It was hard to tell if a person did not. You didn't know if they were racist or not. You know, they didn't show it, but now they're showing it. They're letting you know we racist, and then they trying to, you know, own this country, which was built on a lie.
They trying to protect a country that was stolen.
That was stolen and built on a lie.
Yep.
Built on a lie. And so, to me, they will do anything to stop the truth from coming out. You know, they want to keep this white supremacy like they're superior, like they are the ones that built this country. And we all know that that's a lie.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And it's pretty sad.
Pretty much. The other thing you wanted to talk about was I don't know where that article is about. Oh, wait, before we get into that, let me show y'all this. I have to show y'all this one. Yeah. I just have to show y'all this one before we get into the statue. Oh, Lord have mercy. Help me, Lord. Jesus. Girl, this is hatred at its best. Hatred at its purest. See this old couple right here?
Yeah.
Arrested for shooting at 2 black men in Florida, in Tallahassee.
Well, you know, some of these people, they didn't get scared. You know, I hate to laugh, but these people are fearing for their lives now, and they should be. Because I'm going to tell you, one of them come near me, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be killed or be killed. And I hope, good Lord, give me the strength to defend myself.
So this white Florida couple was arrested last week after shooting at 2 black men who were dropping off a U-Haul truck. Charles McMillan Jr. and his 10-year-old son and Kendrick Clemens were sitting in McMillan's truck after dropping off a U-Haul van at the rental locations in Tallahassee on Thursday night when a gunshot was fired. The two looked behind them and saw an old couple approaching the truck, shouting for them to surrender. Old couple approaching the truck, shouting for them to surrender. McMillan managed to drive off as more shots rang out. It was a life-threatening situation, he said. I didn't even know where I was going. I had my head down. I was making sure my son was covered, and I just pushed the gas to the floor. Didn't know if I was going to hit something or not. He said the article says the shooters was later identified as Wallace Fountain, 77, and his wife Beverly Fountain, 72, the owners of the strip mall, who have been stalking the location out because, according to them, people had been stealing gas from their U-Haul fleet. McMillan, who said his truck was parked under a street lamp, isn't buying that characterization of events. They saw 3 black people unarmed dropping off a U-Haul, McMillan told the Tallahassee Democrat. They got guns, they started shooting. That's why it's racially motivated. Beverly Fountain told the paper that neither she or her husband noticed the men's skin color, and they were trying to protect their property. How can you not? Anyway, the Fountains were arrested by Tallahassee police. An officer was parked in the same parking lot at the time of the incident and intervened and charged them with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. The pair were found carrying several pistols, and officers found a shotgun in their stakeout U-Haul. Yes, without intent to kill. McMillan and Clemens were not injured but have sued the Fountains and U-Haul. This country is seeing a wave of anti-black vandalism, Charles G., one of their attorneys, said Tuesday. And what we're seeing that almost happened is someone taking the law into their own hands and serving as cop, judge, jury, and ultimately the executioner. The whole country has gone to hell with these riots, Beverly Fountain told the Tallahassee Democrat in response to the suit and her arrest. One incident was blown out of proportion. Wonder what one incident she's talking about. Probably the George Floyd incident. The officer who intervened after the Fountains opened fire noted in his report that he had seen McMillan and Clemens arrive and they were not acting suspiciously. The Fountains told police they fired into the air after hearing the sounds of someone siphoning gasoline. The arresting officer said the couple did not obey his commands at first, but eventually put their guns down and laid down in the parking lot. The Fountains were given pre-trial release without bond, but ordered to surrender all their weapons until the case is resolved. If we're the ones shooting at them, we would still be in jail right now, probably with no bond, probably with intent to kill, Clemens said, but they got to walk free. You see? You see?
Yeah, I see.
40 years old. You see?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I have not been going live lately, because it's depressing. These things are depressing. You wake up every day and you hear that someone has gotten shot by a white police officer, or a black person got killed at the hands of a white person. It's depressing. Every day.
Been more police shootings. They don't care.
Every day.
Every day. They've gotten worse now.
In Portland, Oregon. There was a shooting in Portland, Oregon. There was a shooting in D.C. yesterday or day before yesterday. A white officer shot a black person.
Mm-hmm.
D.C. Woo, my blood pressure done went up.
And then the Portland mayor, he was blaming all of the racism on Trump. I think I posted that in the group too. The Portland mayor to Trump.
Oh yeah, he's
you're the one that have created.
Yep.
The hate and the division.
Yep. Moshe Ben Yahud, I hope you have a blessed day at work. I hope you have a blessed day at work. Don't let nobody.
You know I am. You know I'm gonna go in about these reasons. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, now this is what's going on. Let me see what else is in this group about the racism that's going on across this country. It's just fascinating what's going on. Not surprising though, but fascinating. What else is going on in here? Black to the Future. What is that? Black to the Future. So someone posted that the people from Chadwick, what's his name? Chadwick Boseman, hometown, want to put a statue up of him. That's too far. That's too much.
That's way down too much. My response was that is the Cindy Portier have a statue.
Right.
If we gonna go way back and talk about who opened doors for
right.
Black Hollywood actors, then we need to go back to Cindy Portier. You know.
Right.
There was a lot of people before him that did much more stuff.
Pretty much. Ruby Dee, Ossie Davis.
All of them.
Ruby and Ossie Davis.
Yeah. You know, he only had 5 movies. What was it? 5 movies?
Here's the article. Let me see what this article says about it. It says fans want statue of Chadwick Boseman erected in his hometown.
Where's the article? You showing us the article?
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. Let me open it up. Let me show it to you. I'm trying to get it straight, trying to get it right.
Now we know these are his fans. You know, he has fans like everybody else has fans.
I'm sorry that the brother is gone, but it has gotten to the point where it seems like people are worshiping him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry he's gone too, but what did he have? 5 movies?
Pretty much.
5 movies under his belt. He didn't, the doors were already opened for him.
Right.
I suggest we go back to the beginning and start making other statues of other Black Hollywood actors.
It says a petition has been started for a statue of Chadwick Boseman to be erected in his hometown. The Black Panther star tragically passed away last week at the age of 43 after a secret 4-year battle with colon cancer. And now thousands are calling for the actor to be honored with a statue in Anderson, South Carolina. Lord, out of all places, South Carolina is petitioning to get, you know what? That done pissed me off right there. That done pissed me off. You The petition reads, throughout his career, he has brought to life such historical figures as James Brown, Jackie Robinson, and Thurgood Marshall. However, most notably, he was known for playing T'Challa, the King of Wakanda, also known as the Black Panther. This film, along with his entire body of work, has uplifted and inspired many Black Americans, especially during the turbulent times our nation is going through. Lord have mercy, Black people crazy as hell. In addition to this illustrious film career, Mr. Boseman made it a mission to give back to his community, not only with his appearances at his alma mater, Howard University, but financially as well. Upon the release of his film Black Panther, Mr. Boseman took it upon himself to rent out a theater in his hometown of Edison, South Carolina, to show the film for free so that young boys and girls could be inspired by the film without the financial barrier. Mr. Boseman is without question an American treasure, and his accolades go on and on. Oh my goodness gracious. And the petition on change.org, which has nearly been signed by 10,000 people at the time of this writing, at the time of this article, has urged for a statue of Boseman to be erected where a Confederate statue currently sits in the town square. Lord have mercy. It's all a form of worship, whether it's a Confederate statue or not. Black people crazy as hell. That's all I got to say. The petition added earlier this year.
You just not found that out?
Earlier this year, efforts were made by local residents to remove a Confederate monument located in the town square of downtown Anderson. Now, what if people petition? What if they put this statue up of Chadwick Boseman and the people down there petition to get that removed? They're going to remove it? Lord have mercy. Unfortunately, this effort gained no traction due to current South Carolina law. It is currently illegal to remove or alter monuments dedicated to Confederate war efforts in the state of South Carolina. Whoa! This has made any effort to remove the statue impossible. Many will agree that Mr. Boseman is without question worthy of such a monumental in his hometown. But I would like to go a step further. I believe that Mr. Boseman is worthy of the spot that is currently occupied in the Times Square. One cannot go downtown with seeing or passing by this monument. Wow. And so you were saying, wow, Black people crazy. Black people crazy.
Girl, you didn't know, but we crazy because
they should be fighting to change that law. The law that
we don't fight to change the laws. Then when you try to fight that to change the laws, then they say we're crazy because the agenda is to destroy the Black man. Let me make this clear. The agenda is to destroy the Black man.
Yep.
I hope that registers in people's heads and minds. And we are playing right along with them.
Yeah, Jules said when Donald Trump said that throwing soup cans is more dangerous than shooting paintballs at people, because he's saying that protesters are throwing soup cans at police officers. He said they won't throw bricks because bricks are too heavy to pick up and throw. So instead they throwing cans of soup at the police officers at these protests. I never heard of that.
Wow. Well, you know, the first time we were protesting like about a month ago, we didn't get media attention because do you know that the people here in Chicago was in a fury because they were removing Christopher Columbus statues.
Right.
And the people, they were after the police. And it's Christopher Columbus did not discover America.
Right.
Again, let this sink in. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. He came in, robbed, raped, and did everything to America. Brought all this foolery to America.
Yeah. So I think that the citizens of South Carolina focusing their energy on the wrong thing, they should be trying to overturn that law where they not able to pull down Confederate statues. That's a law in South Carolina. You cannot pull down a Confederate statue in South Carolina. That's the law. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, and we go along with their agenda, and we sell out our own people. We talk about them instead of getting behind them.
No one needs a statue, Brother Bossy. I agree with you. I don't think no one needs a statue. What the Bible say about imagery? We're not supposed to have statues. We are not supposed to have statues. Anyway, it's idolatry. It's idolatry. I tell you what, black people crazy as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he did one movie, Black Panther. You know.
Well, he played James Brown, he played Thurgood Marshall, and he played what was the other one? Who? I just said it. Jackie Robinson. He played Jackie Robinson also, but still, I don't even.
The doors were already open for him. Like I said, if we gonna go back, then I want to go back to people that open doors.
I wonder if there's a statue of James Brown anywhere. Is there a statue of Jackie Robinson anywhere, or if there's a statue of Thurgood Marshall anywhere? I wonder. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, Malcolm X, Nipsey Russell. You know, we're looking at people that couldn't even go through front doors at the time when they were trying to make their breakthroughs.
Brother Bossy said he was also in this movie called The Gods of Egypt, and he also played in a movie produced by Spike Lee on Netflix called The Five Bloods. I think that might have been his last movie before he passed away, called The Five Bloods. It's a good movie. It's a dude movie, but I liked it. It's not a chick movie. It's a dude movie, but I liked it. So, well, I just find it interesting that black people have the energy to sign a petition for stuff like this, but they're not fighting that law to throw down Confederate statues. That's crazy to me. So this article was shared by Chief Rocker in the Bill for This Network Facebook group. My people. Crazy. What else is in this Shooting the Facts group? Let me see here.
Well, I posted in there
oh, here we go. The Portland mayor.
Yeah.
Shalom to Sister Barbara Street over there on Facebook. I know she ain't gonna want to come on the panel. She's semi-shy. There is a video, so let me see if this video will play.
Yeah.
It says, wait a minute, what the headline say? Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler says that President Trump has created hate and division. So let me see if I can get this to play. Woo, child, I tell you. Black people, we got our priorities all mixed up. Oh, I got to stop it and share stream. Portland Mayor. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I think I lost the video. Where did it go? Of course, you gotta let the ads go by. I'm trying to enlarge it. I don't see the oh shoot.
Objectives, risks, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus at direction.com. Yesterday's events began with hundreds of cars filled with supporters of the president, rallying in Clackamas County and then driving through downtown Portland. They were supported and energized by the president himself. President Trump, for 4 years, we've had to live with you and your racist attacks on Black people. We learned early about your sexist attitudes towards women. We've had to endure clips of you mocking a disabled man. We've had to listen to your anti-democratic attacks on journalists. We've read your tweets slamming private citizens to the point of receiving death threats. And we've listened to your attacks on immigrants. We've listened to you label Mexicans rapists. We've heard you say that John McCain wasn't a hero because he was a prisoner of war. And now you're attacking Democratic mayors and the very institutions of democracy that have served this nation well since its founding. Do you seriously wonder, Mr. President, why this is the first time in decades that America has seen this level of violence? It's you who have created the hate and the division. It's you who have not found a way to say the names of Black people killed by police officers, even as people in law enforcement have. And it's you who claim that white supremacists are good people. Your campaign of fear is as anti-democratic as anything you've done to create hate and vitriol in our beautiful country. You've tried to divide us more than any other figure in modern history. And now you want me to stop the violence that you helped create. What America needs is for you to be stopped so that we can come back together as one America while recognizing that we must demand that all people, Black, brown, white, every color, from every political persuasion, pull together and hold all people accountable in stopping racism and violence, and we together are peaceful again under new leadership that reflects who we really are, we the people of this great nation. President Trump, you bring no peace. You bring no respect to our democracy. You, Mr. President, need to do your job as the leader of this nation. And I, Mr. President, will do my job as the mayor of this city. As the President of the United States and somebody who has been perpetrating divisive and hateful language for 4 years, for him to now stand here and say that it's unexpected and act as though he's shocked is appalling to me. We all saw this coming. And as I said, I've stood at this podium, I don't know how many times, and have said that we must denounce the violence, that we must work together, that we must accurately address what's going on around systematic injustices in our community here in Portland and hold ourselves accountable for what's happening here in Portland. But the president has a role to play in this as well, in acknowledging and understanding those systematic injustices nationally. And the tweets that he's been putting out in the last 48 hours, attacking Democratic mayors, attacking those who are trying to bring resolution to the violence in their local communities. He has an opportunity to uplift us and bring us together and help us move through this difficult situation in our nation's history, and instead he chooses to play petty politics and divide us. That's my reaction. So I'm going to do the work that I need to do here in my local community with my local officials to take accountability for what's happening on our streets. And I'd appreciate that either the president support us or he stay the hell out of the way. Well, of course he's not surprised. He encouraged them to come into our community. And previously, he has actually encouraged or at least tacitly approved of violence. And so I'm not surprised in the slightest. I'm surprised if he would be surprised by this.
So, chat room going in. They said, chat room going in saying Donald Trump did not start this division. We've been divided. And I agree 100%. He didn't start it, but he sure is putting the fuel on it. What do you say? What do you say, April?
Well, no, he didn't start it, but he gave people more courage to come out and be who they are. Yeah.
I would rather them be who they are instead of like you always say, at least you know Donald Trump hates you. You know what I mean?
I know Trump don't like me. I respect that, because actually I liked him on The Apprentice. But what I like about him is his boldness. He says what he wants to say. He signs executive orders. And I just, I can't do anything but say, I commend him on those speeches. If maybe previous presidents had been more bolder like he was and fought for Black people like they should have, then, we would say, I could commend them. But I commend Trump. Trump says and do what Trump wants to do. He's the president, and he lets everybody knows I'm the president. I'm going to say what I want to say, and I'm going to do what I want to do.
Well, I'd like to say shalom to Sister Barbara Street, praying that everything is okay. She said she's in the emergency room right now. So we're gonna pray that everything is fine. And also for Brother Bossy, his wife broke her foot. So we are praying for our brother for a quick healing in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Hallelujah.
Yeah, so with Trump, he didn't start it. He just, to blame racism and stuff on Trump, it was going on way more. But like I say, Trump does what he wants to do. So that's why they tend to blame him. I mean, it is what it is.
What I want to know is, when are Black people going to start setting themselves apart from the world and the things that are in the world? When are we going to start setting ourselves apart? When are we going to get back to the Most High? When? That's what my question is to Black people. I don't care about the heathen. I want to know when Black people are going to realize that voting is not for us. This country is not for us. We are still in captivity, and we are voting for our captors to rule over us. Every time we go into that voting booth, we voting for our captors to rule over us. So I don't understand. But then I understand because the Most High said that he was going to put strong delusion. And black people, that strong delusion is in effect. We are we delusional. Well, not me, because I know what it is. But a lot of black people are delusional, thinking that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden or Donald Trump and Mike Pence is going to flourish this economy. They can't undo what the Most High is doing. They can't. Let me calm down, because see, this is why.
Well, the problem I have is it's really no difference in the parties, and we have people like Ice Cube. You know, they have come up with a black agenda.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
You want our vote? You give us reparations. You give us this. You give us that. You commit to so much. We're not even putting demands on these people anymore. We're just listening to these false narratives that they're giving us. So
that's what we've always done.
Right.
And I don't think
until we start making demands, like you want our vote, because the black vote is a big vote. It's a big part in the election. But you got to make some type of commitment to us, to the black people. They don't even do that anymore because we are so brainwashed. You know, anytime you can't say anything about any of the candidates, especially Kamala Harris, it goes to show you how brainwashed we are.
I don't know what it is, but I just think that we need to get back to our Creator. That's all that we need to do. Repent and get back to the Most High, y'all. Start following His laws and commandments like we should have been in the beginning. And that's the only time I think that all this stuff will come to a halt. Other than that, everything that's going on is going to continue to go on, and it's going to get worse. Shalom to my brother Ariel. Welcome to the chat, my brother. Good to see you. But until we do that, I think that this is going to continue, and it's going to get worse.
Well, we can do that too, B, but we can also put some demands on these people too. We can put some demands on these people. You want my vote, you give me this.
Look how long we've been giving them demands. Look how long Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, look how long we have been giving demands. And nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. What has changed? Since the March on Washington, what has changed?
What was the March on Washington about?
The same thing it's about today. Equality. Black people wanted equality. They wanted, you know.
But we can say to the Republicans and the Democrats, until you do something about this, we're not going to give you our vote.
But that's what I'm saying. The vote don't even matter. They can do that. The Republicans still are not going to do anything. Listen, I read an article that the Russians are still trying to tamper with the votes, are still tampering with our voting process. So, in my opinion, I don't believe a vote changes a damn thing. Because if that's the case, we would have been in a better position when Obama was in the White House. We would have been in a better position when Bill Clinton, when Democratic votes, whenever a Democratic president is in the White House, we should have gotten what we asking for now.
What?
It hasn't happened yet.
Girl, please don't get me started on Obama.
It hasn't happened yet.
You know, don't even let me get started on him, nor the Clintons. You know.
Brother Bossy said, Sister April, they don't care about the black vote anymore. They care more about the Hispanic vote. But I agree with Bees. We need to get back to the Most High. And it's only going to be a small remnant of us that's going to get back to the Most High. It seems like we are the only ones seeking the Most High and not a vote. You know, we're not seeking to go out and vote for a man to rule over us. That's my thing. And I believe my family can say the same thing. You know, I don't know about this voting process. I've tried it. Nothing works for me. So I just think I'm going to try the Most High. That's my opinion. And for those of you who say that because I'm not voting, Donald Trump is going to get my vote. Listen, Donald Trump don't own me. Republicans don't own me. Democrats don't own me. I'm doing what's best for me and my family. I'm doing what's best for what goes on under my roof. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not voting for the less of no evil. You know, I don't like Biden. I don't like Harris. I don't like Pence. And I don't like Trump. So therefore, I will not vote. And that's as simple as that.
And that is your right.
Exactly.
If you don't want to vote, I'm not going to like you any less because you choose not to vote. I respect your views. Hey, be not voting. Hey, that's her. That's not going to make me not love you.
But you know, you have black people
say she not my sister because you chose not to vote.
You have black people that will beat you down for not voting. They'll say that, oh, your ancestors died so for you to vote. No, they didn't. They died so that I can have that right to decide whether I want to or not. See, before I didn't have a choice. I just couldn't vote at all. But my ancestors died so that I could have that choice. And I choose not to participate this election year. Brother Ariel said black votes don't even count or matter. Where y'all been at that you didn't know that? They always know which president is going in the seats before they even elect one for the show to the people, to show to the people. I agree. And DC, people that live in DC, I don't know how this works, but their count don't vote at all. People, DC residents, I mean, their votes, thank you, honey. Their votes don't count at all. I need to research that and see how it works. That's why DC is trying to become a state. DC is not a state. So I don't even know why black people go out and waste their time on voting. I really don't understand it, because you are actually voting for your oppressor to rule over you. Brother Bossy, I know that I know electoral vote and all that, but I just don't understand what it means. Maybe one day you can hop on the panel and explain it. But DC residents, their votes don't even count. But every year, every 4 years, you see them at the voting polls. I just don't understand. I just don't understand it. If I do vote, I'm gonna put, like I said, okay, Judah, hear me out. If I do vote, I'm gonna put Yeshua HaMashiach as president, and I'm gonna put Judah Maccabee as his running mate. You heard me. If I do go to the vote,
Hey, you got
Yeah.
some people talking about at this point they'll vote for Daffy Duck. They'll vote for cartoon characters before they vote for Trump.
so then why vote?
I say put them cartoon characters on the ballot again.
You hear
Y'all
me, KG?
be so smart about it. Yeah.
Yeshua HaMashiach for president and Judah Maccabee as his running mate, as his vice president.
Mm-hmm. So do you think that the Russians did interfere with the election?
Yes, but of course they did. That's why Donald Trump is in that chair right now. You know that man didn't win no election.
But you know, as quiet as it kept, a lot of people, they didn't like Hillary Clinton either.
Yeah, but I still believe that Russia tampered with the votes, just like that.
So if Russia tampered with the first election, so we might as well just throw in the towel and say that Trump's going to be reelected.
I'm trying to tell you.
Because Russia's going to tamper with this one too.
Listen, I have been saying this for years that Donald Trump is going to serve another term. If he don't serve another term, Harris and Biden will not do any better. It's going to continue to get worse. It's going to continue to get worse. But I saw that a pastor said that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will make this economy fruitful again.
Well, yeah, she gonna pass laws. Y'all thought the Clintons did something when they passed that 3 strikes you out law. Wait till Kamala get in there and show you blacks what she really think about y'all while y'all hollering she's a black. They won't be able to build enough prisons for y'all.
Speaking of Kamala Harris, you know, everybody is talking about that battle between Monica and Brandy. You heard about that battle, right?
Right.
Between Monica and Brandy. People are saying that Kamala Harris showed up in the chat and was encouraging people to vote, and they said that she was pandering in that show to get people to vote.
Yeah, why you gonna come in a battle? You probably don't even listen to their music to get a vote, because you knew that all of these black people would be in there. You know, like y'all ain't getting me with that one neither. Yeah. Yeah.
Says she made a cameo. Says she made a cameo appearance, honey.
Yeah.
Let me see what this article said. I didn't follow this because I don't like to do stuff that other people do. When people hop on stuff, I stay away from it.
Yeah.
So although these are 2 of my favorite singers, I just did not follow it simply because I'm not a hop on. I don't like to do what other people do. Let me see. This article says, woo, child. But apparently they broke down the internet. It says Kamala Harris makes cameo appearance in record-breaking Brandy versus Monica versus battle. And Michelle Obama too. They said Michelle Obama was in there pandering too, trying to get people to vote.
Yeah, she telling us to vote like our life depended on it. Are you kidding me?
My life don't depend on it. My
My
life
life
depends
don't
on
depend
y'all.
on somebody voting. Yeah.
Okay, where is that coming from? It says at least 1.2 million people tuned in for the much anticipated versus battle between R&B legends Brandy and Monica on Instagram on Monday. I was probably knocked out anyway. Not only that, but Senator Kamala Harris, rocking a Howard University sweater, made a surprise cameo appearance encouraging viewers to vote. Former First Lady Michelle Obama was also commenting on the live feed, encouraging people to vote. What does it mean to pander?
I don't know. I
I'm
guess
about to look it up. I'm about to look it up.
look up that word. I don't know everything.
He needs a girl, and I ain't ashamed to admit it.
And me neither. Me neither.
It means
I wonder how much did she pay them to come in this battle? Does that have anything to do with?
it means an immoral or distasteful desire, need, or habit, or a person with such a desire. Pander. Wait a minute. Pandering. Present or participate. Well, that's what she was doing. That's exactly what she was doing.
Now,
Trying to get
can you
people to
say
participate
it
in the
again?
process.
What do it mean?
It means to present or to present, participate, to present someone to participate, or an immoral or distasteful desire, or need or habit, or a person with such a desire. Like newspapers are pandering to people's basic instincts. So that's exactly what she was doing. She was pandering people.
You come in there because you knew a lot of people from the 90s. They liked Monica and Brandy, and it would be black women. And you want to come in there, oh, I can get these black women to vote for me.
She said,
And then, you know, another thing I don't like, neither be, is the minute you say something about Kamala, or whatever her name is, Kamala, whatever, Carmel, whenever you say something about her, then they'll say, well, why do you talk about Trump? I don't have to talk about Trump.
Right.
I didn't talk about him. I could talk about her too.
Right. She says, I just wanted to thank you, ladies. Just you queens, you stars, you icons. Monday's battle.
People gonna say, oh, that was so great. She came in there. I'll go vote for her. And I'm looking at where you've been for 30 years.
Right. Locking up black men. That's where she's been.
Yeah.
Locking up black men.
Yeah.
And
a million people on the versus battle, that's a lot of people.
Yep. Yeah.
But you know, they gotta get some type of income. They're not able to you know, do any concerts.
Right.
People have been able to.
Well, Brandy just dropped a new album called B7. Nice CD. It's very nice. Very nice. Of course, I didn't purchase it, but it's very nice.
Right.
I listened to it. I didn't purchase it, but like I said, it's very nice. Oh my goodness. What else we got in this chat room?
So what do you think about Ice Cube with his black agenda?
I mean, it sounds nice. It sounds good. But I think we too far gone. I think the black community is too far gone to even listen to him. I think the black community is far too gone to even just listen to him.
Can you bring up that article and
I'm bringing it up now.
And look at some of the things that they're asking for?
I'm pulling it up now. Give me a second.
Some of the things that they're asking for.
Give me a quick second. Give me a quick second. So, let me get it. Here we go. I got it. Says Ice Cube unveils contract for Black America tackling racism. I mean, it's all. I love the thought of it.
What is he asking?
It's coming. It's coming. Give me a second. Let me set it up.
And I really wish he would have got started on this earlier. You know,
like years ago, right?
Yeah, I really wish he could have. Because, you know, we some people, you know, things had to sink in. We just don't grasp on them because we too busy hating each other.
Oh, that's not it. Wait a minute. Let me put my banner up. Where is it? Y'all bear with y'all sister. Okay. So this article is from BET.com. Ice Cube has always been vocal regarding racism and the hip hop mogul recently presented a contract for Black America, a detailed plan for addressing racism in America. The rap icon unveiled the latest version of the contract on Twitter on Sunday, July 19th, writing, "We've been working with a lot of experts and great people during these last few weeks. The document is much stronger and much more detailed. We will continue towards perfection." The 22-page document begins by calling for a complete paradigm shift in how we run our institutions and operate our country, and extensively outline provisions that will combat racial inequality across several areas, including education, legislation, and police reform. So he appeared on the Breakfast Club where he discussed what he hopes to accomplish with the contract for Black America, police reform, and social change, among other topics. Although the 51-year-old acknowledged that the document is far from perfect, he felt that it's a step in the right direction to seeing meaningful change for the Black community. If you just do police reform, it's just going to be abuse picking up in other areas. We got to do not only police reform, but justice reform and prison reform. The 13th Amendment still allows for slavery when it comes to being incarcerated. These things need to be fixed, and it will start solving a lot of problems we have in the United States of this here America. Do I need to find the documents?
Yeah, because they're asking, they've got a whole plan out. But, you know, I'm like, y'all talking about this now? This was something y'all should have started doing last year, 2 years ago. List everything that they're asking for, and reparations is one of them. Hey, Ariel, I didn't say that people should vote for Donald Trump or Daffy Duck. That's people were saying that they would vote for Donald Trump. I mean, for Daffy Duck or a cartoon character. I'm like, well, they can go right ahead. That sounds really crazy to me. Like, you'll vote for a cartoon character. Let me see if I can find this. I'll keep talking until B comes back. Something must have happened. But I was hoping she would find an article to show exactly what the contract for Black America is and the details. So we're just going to wait on B to come back to pull up that contract. I see Jules say they got technical difficulties on their end. Yeah. Let me see if I can find this, the contract for Black America. Bear with this, everybody.
I don't know what that was. Hello?
Okay, yeah.
I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. I don't know what happened, man. Did you hear that sound?
Okay. All right.
Woo, child. I'm gonna leave Ice Cube alone. But go ahead and finish. Go ahead and say what you were saying. I'm sorry to interrupt, but go ahead.
No, I was just trying to find exactly what the contract, exactly what it states.
Right. I was trying to find it, and my computer had this crazy sound to it, so I'm not even going to mess with that right now.
Okay.
I don't know about. I ain't messing with that. Woo.
Well, I guess if they've been after me,
maybe can you bring it up?
Yeah, I could bring it up. I'm ready to bring it up now.
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to hop back on my computer right quick.
So this is some of the things. Let me see if it's showing up. Can you see it? Let's see. Okay. Wow. Share screen. Chrome tab. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I have it right now. But it's not letting me. Wow. Maybe they don't want us to show this. It won't come up on the screen. This is really crazy. Share screen. Y'all, yes,
Okay,
I do talk to myself, everybody. So
okay.
do this. This is really weird, B.
Did you find it?
I found it, but
Okay, I'm gonna have to hit the share screen button. Okay. Okay, there we go.
okay, now we can look at the full contract.
I'm gonna try to pull it up on my phone.
Okay. Now is that
Yeah, that's what I have on my phone. That's what I pulled up. Oh, you know what? This be careful. This site is full of
okay? Well, you know what? Let me just read. Let me come out because I don't need no stuff. They probably done put stuff in there.
this
What?
April, let me tell you, this site have viruses on it.
Yeah, I just got up out of it. But let me read some of the things. Hold on. That they want.
That's why my computer did that. So y'all didn't hear that loud sound when I went on that website, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was a loud sound, and I had to shut my computer down quickly. That website has viruses on it. I wonder if he know that.
No, but it doesn't surprise me that they would do this.
Wow. So for those of y'all who listening, the contract that Ice Cube and his people drew up and put online, the website has been attacked with viruses. So if you go on that website, be careful. My phone won't let me go. I mean, it's giving me the choice. My phone is giving me the choice to go on that site, but it's saying there are viruses. Wow.
But what they're asking for is reparations. They want all children to be able to have a great education, to be able to attend college for free. You know, they want the same sentences for black and whites. You know, the usual stuff.
And I think we've been asking for those things for years. We have been asking for those same things, the same things for years. They're not going to allow it. White America, they would kill us dead before they allow it. You saw the march, the first video that I played.
Mm-hmm.
While we over here playing Grand Theft Auto and 2K 5 and 6 and 7, they out there teaching their kids how to shoot guns.
Right, exactly. But I think that this is something that they should have started on a few years ago.
Well, they kind of did. Martin Luther King, even so far back.
He was for civil rights and getting us to vote.
We are still fighting for civil rights.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Even as far back as Marcus Garvey, fighting for civil rights. It's the same thing. We don't have any rights in this country. We don't have any rights in this country. It's as simple as that. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't see it happening. At least not in my lifetime. I don't see it happening. These people are wicked. When are we going to learn that? These people are evil and wicked.
Yeah. So basically, I would think all of these billionaires, well, now we got Tyler Perry as a billionaire. We got Jay-Z and Beyonce, all of these people. Then they need to step up and buy land for us and give us that.
These people don't care about us. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. All that they are concerned about is their own money and their own families. They don't care. It's every man for himself out here. It's a dog eat dog world. Nobody cares about us, including us. We don't even care about us. Because if we did, we wouldn't be out here killing one another like we do and hating on one another like we do. It's all about God. It's all about the Most High. I solely believe that, and I don't see anything changing.
Okay. So these are the 13-point contracts. They want a bill to guarantee Black opportunity and representation. They want a bank lending reform. They want a federal funding of baby bonds. They want a Federal Reserve and government pensions. They want a finance oversight, personal data and credit, prison reform, judicial reforms, Police Reformed Act, FCC licensing of public airwaves, Confederate monument and institutions, Black responsibility, and a program for education and jobs and reparations. You think they'll give it to us?
Nope. I mean, and like I said, it's a good gesture. It's a great gesture. But we've been pretty much asking for these things since forever. We've been asking for these things since forever. So I don't know, sis. Jules said I talk to myself when he's in the room with me.
I'm always. Oh, okay. All right. I be talking to myself all the time. As long as I don't answer myself back, I'm okay. Yeah. Let me find something I want to share on the screen. I want you to share, B.
Let me share this first, okay?
Okay.
While you find your thing.
Yeah.
Let me share this since we was talking about Donald Trump earlier, about his racist actions or whatever. See if I can get this video to play. Is it playing? Nope. Play.
Huh?
tried to divide us more than any other figure in modern history. And now you want me to stop the violence that you helped create.
Also noticed there was a quote today from a restaurateur in Wisconsin saying, "Are you protesters trying to get Donald Trump reelected?" He knows, full stop, and I guess Mayor Pete knows, full stop, that the more chaos and anarchy and vandalism and violence reigns, the better it is for the very clear choice on who's best on public safety and law and order. The president has tweeted about Portland 12 times in the past 48 hours, including retweeting a video of his supporters, people with Trump flags flying, driving into Portland, and he called them great patriots. Doesn't that heighten tension when you say you're trying to lower it?
Absolutely not. I think what we see in Portland and various other cities
endorse this as the president appears to be doing.
Local officials not doing their job and protecting the people of those communities. And what we've seen in Portland is almost 3 months of allowing individuals to come in night after night and set fire to government buildings.
So are you saying that the local officials have failed to stop the Trump supporters from driving into Portland? Because the president seems to be endorsing
them. They have failed to protect their communities, specifically in Portland.
So I don't know what my cousin just hit me up. Well, wait a minute. First, let's talk about this. So that's what the mayor of Portland was talking about. A pro-Trump caravan rolled into Portland at a protest, and they were firing chemical spray and paintball at racial justice protesters.
Oh my goodness, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. You see?
Okay, Donald Trump.
And it says Donald Trump was praising them. He cheered on the caravan and called them great patriots.
Wow.
He also shared a tweet calling Portland's mayor a useless effing idiot.
Oh wow, I missed this. Oh,
but you see,
you've tried
a lot of the protesters are white. A lot of the protesters are white. And if a civil war is going to break out, let them fight each other. That's what I say.
But social justice ain't on them.
If they're gonna fight against each other, let them fight against each other like the Civil War broke out years ago. The Civil War, they fought each other. Let them fight each other. Stop protesting. Let them fight each other. All right, you got what you wanted to share,
whoa, wow. And then, but when he went to Wisconsin, what did he say about the shooter? Didn't he defend the shooter?
Yes.
The police officer
called him a great patriot. Talking about. called him a great patriot. So what are you sharing, April?
Oh, I was just gonna share our little protest we did, and just a little bit of it, and we got a lot of media coverage.
So this is R. Kelly protest.
Yeah. Hold on.
So we know that R. Kelly got attacked in jail.
Right.
And you told me that because of it, they're not allowing y'all to protest anymore.
Well, he was attacked. Well, R. Kelly was attacked by a skinhead, and this is the lie that they're telling. What they said was because the inmate was upset because he could not receive any visitors. Well, MCC, where he is housed at, the Metropolitan Correctional Center, has been on lockdown for 4 months since COVID. So you won't be able to get any visitors anyway.
Right.
Due to COVID. And they've been on what they call 23-1, which is you're in for 23 hours and you come out for 1 hour to shower. Now they're claiming when people come down there to protest, because we're not the only people that are protesting down at the MCC building, there are other people that's protesting for various reasons down there. And they're trying to say that the MCC puts them on lockdown when people come to protest, which I would hope that they're not doing that, because you can't put a facility that's already on lockdown due to protests. But I guess,
Let me ask you this. Do you think that could have been staged so that he can probably get out of prison?
I would say anything is possible. Whatever anybody tries to do to get out, I mean, do what by any means necessary. But also at the same time, I would hope that it was not staged, because you have made the MCC look bad, saying that they're not protecting you in there. And I mean, you've got guards that have worked there that are getting ready to retire soon. And so you're making the whole entire MCC look bad. So
wait. Explain to people what MCC is.
MCC is the Metropolitan Correctional Center.
Okay.
That R. Kelly is being housed at. Well, we also went to Kim Fox's office that day too. So, and we was asking Kim Fox, why did you take a tape from Michael Avenatti that showed the tape to CNN first? So as far as I'm concerned, the tapes could be altered and tampered with. As Michael Avenatti is a lawyer, he knows you're supposed to take those tapes to the authorities first. But he showed them to CNN. So far as I'm concerned, Michael Avenatti and CNN, they should all be charged with viewing if they say what's on the tapes, then you view child pornography. So we went and we called her out. So, you know, we don't know. Like
Now,
I said, the whole
Kim Fox is the prosecutor that helped Jussie Smollett get out of his mess, right?
Right. So we're saying, and you know, she's under investigation now. All of these backhand deals, because now you're finding out that Lifetime gave her money. All of these other people gave her money. You know, so it's a big mess. So of course, with the protests, and we're looking at it from a racial injustice. Like, you let all of these other people out, let him out. You didn't tear down Elvis Presley's legacy. You still play his music. You know, why are you doing this to him? And
but let me get a little bit off topic. I read a headline that Lil Boozy, he is petitioning to get Bill Cosby out of jail, and people are pissed off at him.
Why would you be pissed off at them for when the man willingly said that back in his days of being at the party scene, that's what people indulged in, were the drugs and everything. You went back to court to bring all of this back up. The man told the truth about what happened. That's what all they was doing. They was all partying back then. And
go ahead and hit play.
I'll never. I find it hard to believe that Bill Cosby was raping white women and Emmett Till was getting killed.
And speaking of Emmett Till, I told y'all that the woman that accused him, Carolyn Bryant, she is still alive.
I knew that woman was still alive. We talked about that on the show.
Yep.
So if we going back charging everybody for all of these crimes, then throw her ass in jail.
They protecting her. They are protecting her.
You're protecting her, and she told a lie?
And then admitted to it.
Admitted to it that she lied. But you know, it's two sets of standards in the world. It's two sets of standards. Now, I wasn't there flashing the flashlight on what some of these people was doing. But I do know that there are two different sets of standards.
Well, go ahead and hit play on your video.
Okay, let me see if I can.
And open it up some.
Yeah.
I like what Brother Ariel said. Elohim is my president, and Yah is the vice president, and Moses is the House Speaker.
Yeah. Oh, you signed up now. Okay. All right. Okay, so this was like the march.
Can you make it larger? Can you hit the?
I got it large. It's not.
Oh, that's as big as.
Yeah. So they talked about the lady bringing her baby down there.
What lady?
This lady, she bought her baby. This is a Hispanic lady. And she said she bought her baby because she doesn't want her child to be falsely accused of rape without any evidence.
Okay. So what have they charged R. Kelly with?
So they have charged him with being with minors that was supposed to have been under the age of at the age of 14. And so when people chant, where are the parents? People want to know, like, if these girls were 13 and 14, how were they able to be and live with him for years? Why weren't they at school? Where were the parents? Now they're charging him with the RICO Act of saying he was running an enterprise with making girls, like he was running a cult. So
yeah, that's what it seemed like. That's what they made it seem like.
Yeah, that he was running a cult. Yeah. So that he was running a cult, the girls couldn't leave. They, but they all had phones. They were able to order food, go shopping, and everything else.
So you told me that the MCC is trying to stop people from protesting, right?
What they were saying is that the inmates get mad because people come down there and protest for him. And that's why this inmate beat him up.
Do people go down there every day?
Yeah, people go to the MCC and they protest for different people that is locked up down there. That's a federal government housing unit. So people are protesting for COVID. They're protesting for Black Lives Matter. They're protesting because you have locked up all of these. You've had these drug dealers housed down there, and some of them haven't even went to trial yet. So we got a lot of media attention. So after this, 5 days later, they tell us that he was attacked. Yeah.
He was attacked while laying on his bunker, right? On his bed.
Yeah, by a skinhead. Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, he decided to attack R. Kelly.
Well, they were trying to say because he couldn't get a visit, but they have not been able to get any visitors due to COVID.
So then why R. Kelly? Why R. Kelly? Why not somebody else?
Well, that's the same. That's what we're wondering too. Yeah.
So Brother Ariel said, Bees, don't forget, y'all got all the answers. So it should be no guessing. This thing is set for the fall, and it's only going to get worse from here on out. The world will never go back the same. I agree wholeheartedly. And he went to Matthew 24.
I agree with that because these people have let us know. They have shown us, as Michael Jackson would say, they don't really care about us.
Nope.
It's their world, and we're going to do whatever we want to do. We're going to shoot y'all down like animals. We're not going to respect you. We're not going to let you make the history books. If you make the history books, we're going to bring you down and destroy you. It's their world. So they think it is.
So let me read this scripture right quick.
Okay.
Brother Ariel went to Matthew 24, verses 6 through 8. And it reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these things are the beginning of sorrows." And I agree 100%. It's all in the hands of the Most High now. I believe that. I don't think that we can fight all we want to, but I don't think that there's pretty much we can't do, more than what the Most High. We can't go up against the Most High.
Yeah, because it's set up. They don't care about us. I'm gonna just take this screen, and that's what I had to. That's what I had to come to, because it's like they're still killing us. The police are still shooting us. Yes, we do have some black on black crime, but I'm still gonna stick to that. Those are the white police officers, the white supremacy groups are coming to the cities to kill black people every weekend. Yeah. And so, does anybody have any suggestions of
You know what my family gonna say, girl. You already know what they gonna say.
Well, of course we're gonna say, y'all gonna say, follow the commandments of Yah.
And that's it. That's all there is to say, really.
But Ariel, I agree with you. Donald Trump, his people, they sticking together. We're not gonna stick together. We're not gonna stick together.
So he said, don't get jealous. Donald congratulates his people for sticking together. He got a point. Sorry, we don't want to stick together as one. We think we're 8.8 million different types of melanin people in America today. So with that being said, let me show y'all what the girl that recorded the first video that I posted. The first video with those white people with guns and, trying to interrupt the march. She also.
But now, was this a mixed race of people that was marching through their town?
Yeah, pretty much. Black lives, people, Black Lives Matter. And, this says, I'm white. When I was pulled over at 19 because my headlight was out, the cop let me go, but only after asking if he could take me on a date. I'm white. When I was pulled over for speeding, the cop let me know that there would be a heavy police presence on that highway for the next couple of days, and I should just slow down on that stretch so they wouldn't bother me. I'm white. Every time I get pulled over, I cry and receive no fine. I'm white. And I have never once been pulled over and thought, this is how I'm going to die. You see, that's white privilege. That's white privilege right there. And there's nothing we can do about it. Look at Carolyn Bryant, the one that said Emmett Till touched her. She's still alive. She admitted that she lied, and she's still walking around here enjoying her old age.
Yeah. So, you know, they should be bringing charges against her for lying and causing Emmett Till's death.
That's that white privilege.
Since you want to go back 30 years on black men, well, go back 65 on this woman. But that'll never happen because you'll have us screaming, oh, we can forgive her. Forgive her for what? Lying? Causing his death? Oh, we can let it go. It only happened so many years ago. She's older. Y'all don't care about Bill Cosby being in jail.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, too. He's in his 80s. And all historically black colleges that took his names off, then you need to give Bill Cosby all of his money back that he donated. Because he gave them to HB.
A long time ago, y'all. We can forgive her. She's old now.
That's what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying. Attorney General William Barr, not to be confused with Roseanne Barr now. William Barr, he admits that cops treat black people differently, but then says it's not because of racism. Attorney General William Barr, he says he admitted that cops treat black people differently, but then he turned around and said it's not because of racism. That doesn't make sense to me.
Then what is it?
And that's what I asked him.
I'm so sick of people insulting my intelligence.
That's what I asked him. I went to Twitter and I showed him the picture of the little white boy in where was it? Where he killed 2 people. Was arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. And the cops gave him water. And I showed him that picture. And then I showed him the picture of George Floyd when that cop had his knee in his neck. And I asked him if it's not racism, then if he don't see the racism in it, do he see the white privilege? And I'm hoping that he responds to me. See, that's why I like Twitter, because you can go toe-to-toe with these so-called politicians if they dare to respond to you. He says, he admitted that that the cops treat black people differently, but says it's not because of racism. I would sure would like to know.
Yeah.
I sure would like to know what is it because, what is it, why, what is it then?
To make a statement like that, you're insulting my intelligence. Like we're so stupid. I also posted in there where the gangs in Chicago have made a pack to
start shooting back at the cops.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Find that. All all 26 of the gangs in Chicago have come together now.
Well, it's about time. I asked, remember, a few months ago we went live when all these shootings and killings started breaking out, and I asked, where were the thugs at? Where the thugs at? You want to shoot each other, but you don't want to go and protect a brother that's laying on the ground in handcuffs and getting beat by the cops or being killed by the cops. But you want to shoot a brother.
Well, they done made a pact now. I posted, I think it's in ShootingTheFacts.
Let me see. Let me find it right quick. As soon as my computer start cooperating, ShootingTheFacts. Yes, white privilege is something else, honey. It's something else. Where is it? I know I saw it in here. Is it up top? Because I asked where the thugs at. Where they at now? Okay, I know I saw this post in here. Now I can't find it.
I'm getting ready to put it in there again.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm still scrolling. It should, oh, you heard about wait a minute. You might have to post it again.
I did. I just posted it. Uh-huh.
Okay. I know it's in here somewhere, but let me see. Should be up top now. Let me refresh. Oh, I feel a slight headache coming on.
I know this all can be very, it's so much. I just feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. I'm looking at the police kill black people. I'm looking at nobody respecting people's views and opinions.
I don't see it, April.
There's so much hate in the world.
I don't see it. You said you just posted it again. I don't see it. In the ShootingTheFacts, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't see it. Oh, wait. Here we go. Chicago area police reportedly warned by FBI of gang pact to shoot on sight any cop. Uh-oh. I was wondering where the thugs was at. I sure was.
Yeah, show that. Like I say, because they know, like I say, they trying to throw all of that black on black crime on these gangbangers and stuff. It ain't them. It's y'all white supremacy groups coming to kill them.
Wait a minute. Okay, now let me see.
Mm-hmm. Every weekend Chicago is in the news for the most violent weekends. Years ago, people testified that the shooters had white arms.
25 times faster than today's 4G network. It's the best.
Oh, there's video. Hold on. Is this the video? Is this a video or should I read the article?
You can read the article. I don't know if it's...
Wait a minute. Let me see if this is the video, though, to it. I'd rather play the video. There's an ad on there now. Okay, wait a minute. It's a video. Hold on. All right now. So let me do the video instead of this.
Okay.
I'd rather that. Okay, let me look it up right quick. Okay, I think let me just. So it says the Chicago Police Department has confirmed to Fox News the existence of an intelligence alert reportedly sent out by the FBI warning area law enforcement of a pact among street gangs to shoot on sight any cop that has a weapon drawn on any subject in public. The potential activity alert from FBI officials was sent out August 26th, according to ABC News 7, which says it has obtained a copy of it. We have been made aware of this threat by a law enforcement partner. The Chicago Police Department takes all threats against officers seriously. And we will take all necessary measures to safeguard our officers.
See, them gangbangers that got mad because they tired of them talking about this black on black crime. And every weekend, you white supremacy groups are coming up here within the police department, within these little towns, and you're killing blacks on the weekends.
I mean, it's about time someone stood up and took a stand. I wondered where was the thugs at? We got so many thugs in the hood. Where they at now? Where they at now?
Well, yeah, with this pact being made now, maybe they'll stop thinking about coming to kill us, but I highly doubt it. They could care less about us. Oh, what do you think about Herschel Walker endorsing President Trump?
I did not follow that buffoonery. I just did not. I don't know anything about it. I really don't. I mean, you can endorse anybody you want to. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. If he wants
Black people crazy as hell. Black people get mad if you endorse Donald Trump, but they endorsing. Look who they endorsing.
Exactly.
What are they getting mad about for somebody who decides to follow Donald Trump, but you following Joe Biden? What's the difference?
There is no.
What's the difference?
There is no difference.
Girl, I can't bother with that buffoonery. I just can't bother with it. Listen, congratulations on your induction to the Black Panthers. How did that go? How did that go?
I'm glad to be a member of the revolutionary Chicago Black Panthers.
That's what's up.
Doing me. I'm going to keep on trying to fight for injustices of black men. So, it's a racial injustice. And so that's what I'm going to keep on doing. And that's all I can say. Everybody's not perfect. Everybody ain't my brother. I know that, but there is a racial injustice in this country that nobody wants to address.
It has been going on for years, since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
And I have gotten to the point where I do not believe. I believe that it's not our fight anymore. I believe that it's the fight of the Most High, Yah. He's going to fight for his people, those who follow his laws and commandments, not just any people, like the Christians walking around here thinking that they're going to be exempt from a tribulation period. I believe that the Most High is setting things up for his son to come back.
Or the Christians that's telling other people what they should repent for.
Christians telling other people that it's okay to eat pork, that the laws are done away with, that all this nonsense, it's just okay. Pastor John Gray, you heard about Pastor John Gray, right? John Gray, the pastor, the one that keeps cheating on his wife over and over again. Keep apologizing.
Somebody explain to me why in the holy hell is he still a pastor?
Well, that's I can't explain that, but let me find this post. Let me find the post. I think Chief Rocker posted this about John Gray.
What's up, you guys? It's Susan.
Where is it? 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 And then I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. Where is it? I know you saw. I think you saw the post this morning. Oh, here it is. Oh, I got to talk about this. I have to talk about it. Because God, the Most High, is in the revealing business, and all these so-called pastors and all these people that's walking around here thinking they holier than thou, their dirty secrets is coming out in the open. Their dirty secrets are coming out in the open. And so this pastor, Pastor John Gray, y'all might have heard of him from the last time he cheated on his wife and bought her a Lamborghini, allegedly with the church money. His wife caught him cheating, and he went out and bought her a Lamborghini.
This isn't. He's cheated again.
Yeah, this is different. This is new. This is recent. This is recent. And so he issued another apology.
No, your apologies are over with. Dude, you got a problem. You like to cheat.
Yep.
You like to cheat, and they need to remove you, and you need to figure out why you like to cheat. Now, I'm sick of these people with all this. I ain't forgiving nobody. You come for me, I'll forgive you, but I ain't messing with you again. So he done cheated again?
Yep. And so he issued an apology. But let me tell you what this guy on the post said in response to this post. He said, oh, keep on doing your thing, Pastor. Even the greatest in the Bible has side chicks. David, he killed the dude for his side chick. Solomon, this ninja had 700 of them. Even Abraham had a side chick that he got pregnant and kicked her out. So, Pastor, don't apologize. First Lady is by his side with her beautiful Chanel bag. I'm sure she has read the stories and understands. Well, I had to correct him on a few things.
I know you did. Let's hear it.
You know I had to correct him on it. So I said to him, this is man. I said, the Most High does not condone adultery. Only man does. The Most High took the baby that David and Bathsheba had together. And when he said David had her husband killed, he did. He had her husband killed because he had an affair with her and got her pregnant. Okay? Abraham and Sarah. Abraham didn't want no side chick. That was his wife's idea because his wife didn't think that she would have any children. So she used the handmaiden to give her a baby. And after the baby was born, God revealed to them that she would have a baby at an old age. And once her baby came, she made them leave. That wasn't Abraham. That was Sarah's idea. Sarah was the one that set all of that up. Abraham went to God and said he didn't want to send his only son away, but God told him to go ahead and do it because the promise was not going to come through that son. It wasn't going to come through the son that he had with the handmaid. His name was Ishmael. The promise was going to come through Isaac, which was the son that God had promised Abraham and his wife. So it wasn't Abraham's idea to have a side chick, it was his wife. And he said something about Solomon. Solomon had 700 wives, but that was not from the Most High. You know, God told him not to marry women outside of the Hebrew, outside of his culture, but he did anyway. And he was miserable after that. He was very miserable. John Gray, the pastor, he repented once, but he went back and did the same thing. You can't keep repenting for the same thing and expect God to bless you. So I was telling him, you know, stop blaming God.
Is he cheating with her with women in the church?
That I'm not sure of. And I told this young man to stop blaming God for the sins of man. I mean, he came back and agreed with me and said that he was just being a little sarcastic, but still, you will have people that don't know the word to read this and believe that God is okay when people commit adultery, that God is okay to commit adultery because God approves of it. That's not the case. You know, one of the 10 commandments is do not commit adultery. So why would God say don't commit adultery and then allow it? He don't go back on his word. That's us. We do that. So I just wanted to throw that out. These pastors walking around here these so-called Christian pastors walking around here being holier than thou. Look at Jerry Falwell Jr. Him and his wife got caught being swingers. And he's the head of Liberty University, which is a so-called Christian college founded by his father. And now they kicked him out, but he got $10.5 million. That school paid him $10.5 million to leave, to resign. And yet, these are who people listen to. These are the type of people that other people listen to for their soul salvation instead of listening to the Most High. Instead of following the laws and commandments, they want to listen to a man that stand in front of them and preach the word and then cheat on his wife in the same sentence.
He needs to be removed. Removed. And if anybody, but you know, it's so hard. You know, you got to get these people to vote them out, and half of the people won't even vote them out. They'll say, let's keep forgiving him. No, I'm not going to keep forgiving you.
Because that's what Christians teach.
No.
That's what Christians teach, that we ought to forgive and keep forgiving and keep forgiving. But I'm sure that scripture is taken out of context, like a lot of the scriptures that they follow. Taken out of context.
No, I'm not going to keep forgiving you. I'm going to forgive you, but I ain't going to forget. And don't let me have a flashback of what you did. No, this is wrong. If that man is cheating, and this is his second time, has this even been a year?
I don't know.
How many women you got?
This is only the only two that we know about.
Right. No, that's not right. He should be removed from his.
He bought his wife the first time. He bought her a Lamborghini, girl.
Well, if I was the wife, yeah, you buy me a Lamborghini, huh? Yeah, okay. Now,
So You saying that she's staying because of the money?
Probably so.
Which is probably the church's money. You know that, right?
But that's what I'm saying. So it's all a big mess. But it's like, okay. So in other words, the wife, since he buys her all these nice things, when he cheats, is this the only way she getting stuff?
I don't know.
Wow. What a sickness. Both of them are sick then.
I agree.
You think driving around in a Lamborghini that church members then gave their money to, you would feel happy?
The sad thing about it is you're going to have people that's going to forgive him, that's going to keep forgiving him because they believe that's what Jesus preached. That's what Jesus taught.
Yeah, they can forgive all of the pastors, but they can't forgive their neighbors, their family members, people in the church. But you want to forgive the pastor. But you got relatives you're not speaking to.
Right.
Miss me, girl, don't even get me started.
Well, sis, we've been up here for 2.5 hours.
We've been up here for 2 hours. And again, the views that I express on this show are those of Darlene April. We're going to put that in the disclaimer. If you have anything against me, don't attack B, you come to me, because I can handle you heathens out there.
I know that's right.
So you can come for me with all you fake, phony hypocrites in the world, and this is not aimed towards anybody. Miss me with all of y'all mess. I'm not a perfect woman. I try to do the best that I can do in this world. I showed love and kindness to everybody until you cross me. Once you cross me, it's a done deal. I'm not going back and forth with you anymore. I would not fool with you ever again in life. So that's the way I feel personally. If you don't like it, I don't care because I don't have to answer to you.
Right.
I don't
so
have.
Are those your closing remarks?
And for those people, I would have to agree. It's funny, but Donald Trump people are sticking together. Maybe y'all should learn something from these people. They are sticking together. We're not sticking together.
Because I'm also tired of people saying people of color. I don't like that term, people of color.
Yeah.
What happened to simply black people? What happened to black people?
Yeah. Yeah. And then you gave us the term African America. I don't know if I even came from Africa. Black people were everywhere.
You're right. We were dispersed to the four corners of the earth. We were dispersed to the four corners of the earth, brought here on slave ship.
So I don't know if I even came from Africa. African people don't even like black people.
Nope.
So don't say we African American.
But I can say that a lot of Africans are encouraging black people to come to their country, to come back to live in Africa. And I'm thinking about it for real. Because the United States of this here America is just not for us. Simple.
Well, do they have some good running water, bathrooms, internet?
Yes.
TV?
All Africa is not jungle.
Yeah.
all Africa is not jungle.
And then yeah, it would be nice to go over there. I would love to go over there. Yeah, I would love to see all of the zebras and lions and stuff just running around. It seems like everybody's so free.
All Africa is not like that, April.
Okay.
You have parts of Africa that look just like the United States of this here America. Buildings, streets, businesses. That's where, you know, we have to stop being ignorant about the motherland. It's not all places where you see animals running around. That's called a safari. You can go on a safari to see that, but it's not like, it's not all jungle. Google it. Google it for yourself and see how beautiful and how civilized the continent is.
Do you think they would accept us?
I told you they are asking for black people to come back.
Well, find me that. Find me that article.
You can Google it yourself. You can Google it for yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
And then teach our languages and our culture and talk about what we
you're gonna have to if you move over there, you're gonna have to adapt to their culture.
Right.
Ain't no American ain't no Americanization over there. You just have to adapt to their culture.
Okay.
But so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. We're already into 2.5 hours.
Okay, everybody be wonderful. Vote for who you want to vote for. If you don't want to vote for somebody, it's your right. You know, do what makes you feel happy. Live your life for you and not for anybody else.
Right.
Those are my encouraging words for everybody for today. Do what makes you happy. And whatever higher power you believe in, study their words or whatever. And just do you. Because this world is so full of hatred now. I don't know. I mean, it's been full of hatred, but it's terrible now. It's terrible now. And I don't think they're going to get a solution, a vaccine for this virus for a while. So wear a mask if possible to protect yourself. And peace out, everybody.
Thank you, Sister April. I appreciate you hopping on the panel with me. I hope you have a great day. God bless you. And let's do it again soon.
Yeah, let's do it soon. And I'm gonna look into Africa. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Bye.
All right, y'all. This is your girl, BeeSparrow, BuzzSweet Radio. Join me on Friday, y'all, on Spreaker.com. Me and Julius going underground. We going way underground with rappers out of Philly, Lyrical and Dre Mugger. We're going to be doing that Friday on Spreaker.com at 4:00 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see y'all there. It's your girl, BeeSparrow, BuzzSweet Radio, and she is out.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose